Greetings, YouTube. This is going to feel like deja vu if you watched a video I posted less than an hour ago, but my apologies. So, what happened was I logged into the game at noon Central Standard Time, as I always do, and I saw the new offer, which was the 99-cent offer, and I checked my in game mail, and I had nothing in my mailbox to read. So, of course, I just assumed that the only offer of today was the 99-cent one. I posted the video, and then 10 minutes later, I got the notification that that was actually part one of three, and therefore the video that I put out was incomplete. And so naturally and quite understandably, there are a lot of people who commented on that video, this is not the full offer. You need to review the full offer. And you know what? You're right. I do. So I deleted the video that I just posted. I apologize for the incomplete information. Now that I have the full amount of information, we need to talk about all three tiers of today's offer to get as much accurate information out in the community as possible. So as a reminder, the first part of the offer is the most standard offer you can get for 99 cents, a 3-star hero crystal, which can contain any 3-star hero within that crystal, and there's well over 100 champions now in it, a level 2 health potion, and then, hey, a 30-unit energy refill, which is always something that is worth mentioning because energy refills are very valuable, especially when you start out the game, and that's questing is basically all you have to do before you join an alliance. Okay, so back to the special 3-star hero offer. If you purchase that first offer for 99 cents, for the same price as Peter Parker's wallet, which I believe is $4.99, you get a max 3-star awakening gem, a 3-star awakening gem and a 3-star max signature stone. So that means that I believe this is class-based. It's not generic, but maybe I'm wrong. It's a stone. It's actually not a crystal, so maybe it's not class-based. It doesn't have a picture by it, but it's a signature stone, so maybe it's a generic that you can use. That's certainly valuable on anybody. Now, given you could still get a Kamala Khan, a Groot, a Colossus out of your 3-star hero, and if you're just starting out, if today is the first day that you're playing this game, even though a 3-star is still going to clear way more content than a 1-star or a 2-star, you're going to be left in a position where there are far worse 3-star champions out there for you to clear content than some of the even middle tier to upper tier. And so it is a gamble, but I guess if you're starting out, I will say this. This part of the deal is a good value if it's a generic signature stone because you can hold on to it until the first time that you get a god tier 3-star. So I'm talking about Blade, Stark Spidey, Ghost Rider, Iceman, Archangel, Medusa, Hyperion, Star-Lord, Scarlet Witch, one of those type of champions. Then you can immediately use your 3-star max signature stone and be good to go. Now, that puts the deal, if you buy the first two, at about $6 worth of value. And then the third offer, which is Star-Lord's loot bag, which I'm going to double check after this, but I think that's the $9.99 one, gives you the tier 5 class ISO of your choice, which I feel like there are a lot of people out there who don't want to grind. And so this kind of offer is intriguing for the third level because you actually care more about the ISO and the gold and maybe even the catalysts for like a 4-star than you do a 3-star. So I can actually see some people wailing out on this that don't care at all about the first 2 levels of the offer, but they just want that third level to help them with gold and ISO for a champion that's not a 3-star, which, hey, I actually think that could be kind of a smart choice. Okay, so for the third offer, you can pick one of 6 available class booster pass. Now, you can only do this once, I believe. So you want to make sure, of course, you pick the class that you need, but this can indeed help you so much rank up a champion that's not a 3-star. If you've got a 4-star champ that you're looking to rank 5 or even rank 4 and you don't have the ISO, or you've got a 5-star champion especially that you need the ISO for, this is kind of a hidden deal for you because it's a ISO gold deal disguised as a 3-star deal. So kind of an interesting twist. And again, this is not something that was available to me in the limited information that I had when I first logged into the game at noon. So I'm very thankful to be able to talk about this now. So for the price of the 99 cents for the first tier, and then just to double check, Star-Lord's loot bag and Peter Parker's wallet, so that is about $15 collectively. So $16. For $16, you get a max 3-star Hopefully, if you're just starting out, it's not a Groot or a Colossus. It's somebody that's at least middle tier for you to clear content as an attacker. And then you get a ton of the class ISO of your choice, some gold, and some catalysts, which let's go back to that catalyst list one more time just to make sure that I don't miss anything before I conclude this video, especially when I go to the right inbox, Okay, so Tier 3 basic catalyst, which, yes, those are pretty easy to farm, but still that saves you time, especially when you're starting out. They're not easy to farm when you're starting out. Very difficult. So if you have, mostly 1 and 2 star champions, you're not going to be able to do the daily Tier 3 basic hunt because you're still fighting PI of around 2,000, especially on that harder path. 8 Tier 2 basic catalysts, again, very valuable. 3 Tier 2 class catalyst for the class of your choice. Okay, I'm so glad I'm talking about this. So the Tier 2 and the Tier 1 class catalyst of your choice, again, those are very, very valuable offers, especially because you need 3 Tier 2 class catalyst of a specific class to rank up a 4-star champion from rank 1 to rank 2. And so that gets a lot of people stuck when they finally pull that God tier 4-star champion. So let's say that you are waiting to open a 4-star blade. You might want to get this offer and just automatically guarantee you 3 tier 2 skill catalysts, which now you have enough saved up to immediately rank up that blade once you get him. So I really, really like this offer a lot more than just that first initial level. Again, I apologize considering I put an offer out that had limited information based off of what was given to me at the time. I certainly try to not do that. And when I am in a position where I do that, I immediately delete the video and I put out the correct information. So this is kind of a 4-star rank up package disguised as a 3-star package. And I think that I can see the appeal for a lot of people, especially if we're less than a week away from the July 4th offers. And so if you have a champion that, say you got that $30 deal and you got like a 4-star Domino or a 4-star Iron Man Infinity War and you really need to rank them up, but you don't have the catalyst to do it, you're going to really be tempted to pick up the 3rd tier of this offer, especially because this can be focused specifically at ranking up that 4-star champion. So before I would give this a C- just with that first level, but I'd give that 3rd level for so many people at least a B+, maybe even an A-. So now that I have the correct amount of information to put out on YouTube, I'm going to give this offer a solid B because you can use the items to not focus on a 3-star, but really focus on your 4-star hero that you might need. Obviously, if you are like me and you already have your 4 stars ranked up and your 3 stars ranked up, you're still going to completely ignore this. But there's a lot of people out there who don't. And certainly if you are starting out and today is your first day, it is worth at least getting the first 2 tiers of the deal and keeping that 3-star max signature stone in your inventory for when you get a really great champion to rank up. So I hope now that I have seen the full spectrum of information, I can get this information out in the community and have you have a far more accurate indication of what to expect from the value of this deal. I apologize again for putting out a video that, unbeknownst to me, was not completely full of the available information in total of the deal. I will do my best, as always, to put out the accurate information, and if at any point I stop, I'll delete that video and make a new one. So thanks for putting your trust in me and my channel. I hope this video now gives you a full, complete idea of the total value of today's offer, and let me know if you're going to get it in the comments below, if you're going to use the ISO and the gold and the catalyst to target a 4-star, or maybe even if you're just starting out and you're going to use it on a 3-star. Either way, have a great day, YouTube, and thanks for watching.